Alright guys, thanks for staying with us and welcome back to another wonderful moment. On final, we see yes, a big one against Gabon, and now focus is on DR Congo. The Super Eagles of Nigeria are set to face on DR Congo in the face of this playoff qualifier official. And anyway, it's good to have you guys here. By this time in our work. And I think our boss and high spirit will watch them in the training and all that. Trust me, those guys are high spirit. Official, I'd love to start with you on this one. What do you observe from that training?
If you don't reach training, I mean, they first start with. They like start with you.
The man on ground.
Well, that's a good one. Yes, from what we noticed on the training, I won't lie to you, positive vibe, which is very, very important in the build up to any match. In a match that we feel and we know that pressure comes with the players coming out to train, and this is why we call ourselves the star-studded team, because some of these players have played bigger games than this in the Champions League, in the Europa League final, Conference League final. It's a good thing that we don't have any Arsenal player in our ranks, so we can't say big games. So these players are big game players, you understand. So it's a good thing that they know what is at stake, so the pressure is not getting to them. I saw the positivity, the vibe. At the time, I also saw Victor Osimhen dancing before the stretch, tell you that yes, no shaking for here. I've played bigger games than this, and if not because of the way our football has gone down here in the last couple of years, who is DR Congo? No disrespect, but disrespect. You understand? Who is DR Congo? So I think we know what to do. Yeah, I'm disrespecting them. So we know what to do, and from what I can see, we'll get the job done. A lot of talking points are more complex training sessions than the light one we saw yesterday. After it was just more to relieve the stress of the Gabon match. In as much as they went extra 13 minutes, which is a telling factor, because definitely the coach would have been planning probably around 90 minutes, but you get to play extra 30 minutes, which we know is exhausting. 90 minutes is exhausting enough for you to even add a 30 minutes. So it's understandable why they did a light training yesterday, but today's one was a more complex one, which is adding the finishing touches. Tomorrow we'll just see the teamwork and everything. So it's a good one. Ajayi in focus, because I saw a lot of training sections around him. Hopefully, probably the discussion giving us a signal that maybe we'll get to see an Ajayi after he has missed the match, or the one that we know is going to miss. That's against Gabon. Hopefully, probably this is a discussion giving us a hint that we're going to get to see him. But the ball is still in his court. Whatever formation and personnel he puts to his tactics, it still boils down to him. I've never been able to get a correct starting lineup so far for a discussion. Even when I try catch him for right hand, he go push and go left hand. So it's a good thing. Like I said, positive training ground. Above all, is a good one. Then at the end of the training section, I saw an extra lap. Probably this is just to keep their fitness and stamina in check after they've trained everything. Okay, before you get back to the hotel, we saw the sprints from the physical trainer, which is a good thing. Total package as promised a discussion, allowing the other assistant coaches to get involved in the whole process. So above all, I see us defeating the Congo by a landslide, if judging by what I just saw now.
Thank you, official.
Anyway, did you see the Leopards train too? Because you are just being one-sided at this point. Judging by what you just saw, that you watched just the Super Eagles training, you've not seen the Leopards train. And I can tell you for a fact, it's not going to be easy. Like we all paint it. Yes, we all want Nigeria to win, and I've not always been a fan of players training, because sometimes training is not always. It's just like makeup, like I used to say. But I think now let's imagine now they did not train against Gabon and they got 4 goals. I used to think what I'm saying. So are we saying official that we have trained now excessively? I would say we are going to see an 8-goal thriller against Congo. Like Congo will just use goals pack Congo. They just go Congo pack goals go out. Well, it's what it is. Sometimes there are different systems for different matches. Sometimes it's not what you expect that you meet. But for the Super Eagles, like I used to say, it is when you put so much trust in them, that's when they disappoint you. But when you least expect it, that's when they show up. But like I said in the morning, this is like the biggest game for us this year. It is the biggest game. It is going to decide whatever going to the World Cup means to us. Like I said, if we can get this result on Sunday, that's all. Because I'm also monitoring the progress with the Continental, which is just one game, and I'm seeing the likes of Panama, Bolivia, New Caledonia, Iraq. These are teams where we say if we pack PFL boys, I'm not saying we should pack any. We are going to win, but it is what it is at this point. I think the training I saw, I will not say I'm not impressed. I'm impressed. Now, basically, official I started Shemi Ajayolo Ashimnogo Ajayi as a case study. We saw more of him. I think there's a reason why he was on that list in the first place. I think this is the reason why. Because they know that after the game against Gabon, we are going to progress. Regardless of whether he's suspended, then he's going to play. Now, so many people were not so confident with what we saw with Bright Osayi. So hence, we might probably see Benjamin Frederick in the right back position, which now makes Shemi Ajayi partner Calvin Bassey. I don't know what the culture is cooking like. Official last it's always hard for us to predict him. There are different systems and tactics for the different games. But it's what it is. I think Shemi Ajayi is going to get minutes. And now another moving to the another position is the midfield where we have Wilfred Ndidi, who is actually now who has actually been confirmed that is now eligible to play that match. Will the culture to continue to put faith in his most trusted midfielder? Because I looked at the caliber of players that he has trusted in. I think Wilfred Ndidi and Moise Simon have been those two players who have featured in all of the games, except for recently when he started dropping Moise Simon. But Wilfred Ndidi has been an integral part of the culture's plan. So it means he might get minutes again, regardless of whatever it is that has happened in his society. Don't forget that he didn't train initially because they didn't know he was going to play. If that's going to play a major role, I don't know, but he trained today. So we might probably see him, and we can see some from the footages. Some were wearing a yellow bib, some were wearing is that red color bib, and they were playing against ourselves. From what we gathered, we learned that EJUKE was impressive in training. Ako Adams, another fantastic outing in training. I have not seen any Nigerian player that got straight into the national team with just 3 appearances. With just 3 appearances in just 3 games, you are walking straight into the national team. We can say categorically Ako Adams is going to start tomorrow's match. So we have seen the chemistry 100%. With Victor Osimhen. So I think he's a lucky player. So whatever it is, I'm so impressed by what I saw. We learned that Victor Osimhen was also impressive. I think Adema Lukman, we didn't scared to see more of him. He's another player that I feel like should also show us what he's got tomorrow. We have never stopped believing in him. We have never stopped. Some of us, we don't just give up on a player like that because we know what you are going through. We know it is not beans. It is not child's play for you to have won the CAF best player. You're probably going through stuff now, but we know that you single-handedly won the Europa League for an Atlanta side that has not won anything in yes, he's sitting yes. So it is what it is at this point. So I think I'm convinced. I saw Dr.congo is stretching his arm. I'm not so sure he's going to get minutes. But Stanley Wabali,
Can't tell.
yes, I can't tell. So that's why I said I'm not so sure. But with what we saw against Gabon again with Stanley Wabali, it does not look like he's ready to turn a new leaf. The overconfidence level is getting much more annoying. Look at when he tried to hold on to the ball. And this guy was pressing. This Abu Mayang was pressing. He nearly he will get that ball easily. And we'll have remember maybe that's what we're talking about right now. Maybe we will not be talking about the Nigeria DR-Congo training or preview. So I don't know how Sekao wants to manage this situation. I don't know how he wants to manage this situation because I'm not going to lie to you. If anything goes wrong tomorrow and it's from the hands of Nwabali, especially with these antics, with this time delaying tactics, and don't forget that we have always called him out and warned him on several occasions, but coach is still deciding to trust in him. He said last time that he does not want a nice guy in his goalpost, but your nice guy is not doing what is necessary. You will have probably considered another goal, cheap goals yesterday, or the last time. You cannot keep putting the lives of Nigeria in you're at risk. Some people are hypertensive. You cannot hold on to the ball when you're supposed to have passed the ball. Yes, some people are most Nigeria. You understand? It is this football that is putting us together. You look at when we're watching the ball. How many old people can you saw them around us? Yes, go to our comment section. They are there. That's to tell you how the love has been. Some have been following the Super Eagles as far back as before Nwabali. Maybe when Nwabali was in primary school. Let me use the word of one of our minister. When Nwabali was in primary school, some of these elderly people have been watching. So you cannot just put your life on the line. Because this is a very crucial match for us. This is a very crucial match for us. So this is what it is. I think if we are going to get anything out of that match, Nwabali has a role to play. I'm not saying he's going to start, but I see him starting. But what I saw in training, I saw Madika who is stretching his hand. I know that is not going to go for nothing. Maybe he's going to get eventual. I mean, anything can happen again because we saw him almost injured in last time. So it is what it is. I think we are going to face one of the best defensive side in this whole in these whole qualifiers. But let's say they've not also faced the best attacking side too. So their defense will put to test by the almighty Victor Osimhen, by the Ako Adams from Benue State, by Moses Simon, by Samuel Chukwueze, by Chidera EJUKE.
Yeah.
They are going to face that test. So they should be ready for what is coming for them. So I think I'm also in high spirit like they are. I feel like we did not win Gabon for nothing. First, the 4-1 will be they should be scared too, because you manage a 1-win victory over Cameroon. So we scored 4. I think that should tell for something. And like I said, they have a very good coach too. He's a French national. Just think as our coach too. So, but I think I'm a little bit. I don't want to sit on the fence, but I think I really want the boys to do the business. By 10 o'clock tomorrow, the business should be done. We don't want to see extra time this time around, please.
Sorry, just to cap it all about Maduka Okoye, you should keep stretching. He will stretch all the way to Italy, to Udinese.
I don't understand.
He's not a serious man. See, nobody. See, let me finish. Put on mass. I'm me. I was one of the. If the guy watch our videos, now me advocate for Maduka Okoye pass.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen this. That guy is not serious. He's not a serious man. From one problem to the other, from you and your wife, you and your child, that guy get problem. See, another official to forgive. That's a different thing. Leave my one body there. I know what to expect from one body.
Let's not bring this.
I know what to expect from one body.
This is a different
But you tell me that Atala is a family problem, man.
This is why I'm saying it.
Okay.
Leave my mind.
They are not playing football.
Yes.
Regina Daniels and Ned Nwoko, are they playing football? Don't they have many issues with their marriage? The senator from the Federal Republic. Yeah. Are they footballers? So people that are not footballers are having problem with their marriage. So let us cut him some slack. But the fact that he's not serious, we understand that. Late coming is what we've talked about. He has not had you understand. I really think, I don't know, maybe he sees himself like second fiddle.
Yeah.
Because it is one of the things. Because when he was the first choice, I'm not sure it was like this.
He was
like this. There's something like this. Then he's not supposed to be shocking to us then.
Yeah, exactly.
If he has been a perpetual so I think the ball now, I think the thing has to do with the coach now.
Yeah.
Go to the market. As far as I'm concerned, the two of them, if they are not, go to the market. I mean, market to your column. Market. Go and shop for goalkeepers. We cannot have one coming late. The other one almost putting us under unnecessary pressure.
Yes.
And the third one, we don't even know whether he uses his right hand or he uses his left hand. That's the truth. We used to have good goalkeepers.
Yeah.
Ikechoromu, Peter Rufa of blessed memory, Emmanuel Okala, Vincent Enyama, Dela Enuba. How do we go from if they call say which department when I will not get confidence tomorrow na goalkeeper goalkeeping. Goalkeeping. So it gives us concern. Attack, we get if we go with the complaint. People have even managed because we are seeing some creativity a little bit, even if it's not there yet. Yeah. And like you said, creativity can come from any part. It can be from the left or from the right back side. So, but as far as I'm concerned, like I said, if a striker makes a mistake, the midfielder can remedy it. Once a midfielder makes a mistake, the defender can remedy it. But once the goalkeeper makes a mistake, now scoreboard go remedy them. That's a goal. And before you know it, we have seen people go down 1 goal in the first minute, and that's the end of the game.
And let's go back to the wind them.
I think at this point is what it is for the boys. They know what's at stake, and from what we observe from the training, they are impressive. And we saw the coach also banging at instruction and all that. I hope they take this energy to the game, not just impressing in the training, but also respecting the same energy in the match. Official and AY, you guys are wonderful. Thank you guys so much. That's our time. Share your opinion in the comment section. We'll see you again next time. Thank you.